All right, folks, let's talk about something that's incredibly important but often overlooked. Older gun owners deserve dependable protection without having to stretch their wallets. As we get older, our grip strength can start to fade, and many of the modern semi-automatic pistols can become more of a burden than a benefit. Stiff recoil springs, small control surfaces, and finicky takedown systems just don't work well for hands that are dealing with arthritis. And that is exactly why revolvers remain a go-to option for many senior shooters. In today's roundup, I am going to walk you through 10 of the best revolvers that you can find for under $200, tailor-made for senior shooters in the year 2025, and you will not believe what made it to the #1 spot. Number 6, the Charter Arms Undercover Lite. For seniors who need something that is light, dependable, and simple to operate, the Charter Arms Undercover Lite checks all the right boxes. Weighing in at just 12 ounces, thanks to its aerospace-grade aluminum frame, this 5-round revolver, chambered in .38 Special, is a fantastic option for older shooters who are looking to reduce the burden of daily carry. The compact 2-inch barrel keeps the overall length under 6.5 inches, making it perfect for carrying in a purse or inside a coat pocket. Even though it's small, the Undercover Lite offers a generous grip that fills the hand much better than most snub-nose revolvers. Seniors can also take advantage of both single-action and double-action firing, thanks to the exposed hammer. What really makes it senior-friendly is the smooth trigger pull in double-action mode and the ultra-light frame, which helps to prevent fatigue during extended use. And the fixed sights are thoughtfully designed to avoid snagging on clothes or holsters, which is an important feature during a fast draw. The pros are clear. It weighs only 12 ounces, making it comfortable for all-day carry. It's made right here in the United States with strong attention to detail, and the trigger is easy to manage, even with reduced hand strength. Now, for the cons. That lightweight build does lead to increased felt recoil. The non-adjustable sights limit any precision tuning, and the 5-round capacity may not be enough in some high-stress situations. In terms of price, you can often find used models for between $175 and $200 at regional gun shows and secondhand dealers, depending on the condition and the configuration. Number 5. The EAA Windicator. If you want durability and a 6-round capacity without breaking the bank, the European-American Armory Windicator deserves a serious look. This budget-friendly revolver offers much more than its price tag would suggest. In its snub-nose form, it features a 2-inch barrel and a full steel frame that tips the scales at roughly 24 ounces unloaded. That's heavy enough to tame the recoil, but still manageable for everyday carry. The Windicator fires .38 Special and boasts a traditional double-action and single-action system. This means you get a firm, double-action pull for quick shots and a crisp, single-action break for more careful aiming. Seniors with arthritis or reduced hand strength will appreciate the soft rubber grips that come standard, giving them a solid, comfortable hold. The serrated front sight also picks up light well and offers a quick, clear sight picture. The pros: a 6-round capacity that outpaces most other wheel guns in this category. The steel frame keeps recoil in check, and the rubber grips help with both comfort and control. The cons: it is heavier than the aluminum-framed options. The double-action trigger can be a bit stiff before it's broken in, and the finish may show wear with heavy use. In terms of price, brand-new Windicators typically retail above our limit, but you can often find used examples at pawn shops for around $180 to $200, with a little bit of patience and negotiation. Number 4. The Heritage Rough Rider in .22 Long Rifle. The Heritage Rough Rider brings the flavor of the Old West to modern-day range sessions, and it does it without costing a fortune. This 6-shot revolver is chambered in .22 Long Rifle and is built around a single-action design that mirrors the iconic Colt single-action Army. With a 4 3/4-inch barrel and classic Western aesthetics, it's not just good-looking, it's also incredibly practical for seniors who appreciate a light trigger and very gentle recoil. Like most single actions, the hammer needs to be manually cocked before each shot, which results in a very light and crisp trigger break, perfect for shooters with limited grip or finger strength. Its larger grip frame is comfortable, even for those with big hands, and the mild report and recoil of the .22 Long Rifle rounds makes it enjoyable to shoot without any fatigue. While it's not ideal for self-defense, It is a great practice revolver or plinker for seniors who want to stay sharp without punishing their hands. The pros: a feather-light trigger that's easy on weak or arthritic fingers, attractive vintage styling, and very manageable recoil. The cons: the single-action design does slow down your rate of fire. It's not suitable for serious self-defense, and the sights are fixed and very basic. In terms of price, this is one of the only factory new revolvers that comes in under our budget. The Rough Rider usually sells for between $150 and $180, brand new, making it a solid deal for those who like classic looks and soft shooting performance. Number 3. The Taurus 605. The Taurus 605 is one of the best bang-for-your-buck compact revolvers on the market, offering premium features at a very affordable cost. It holds 5 rounds of .357 Magnum, but it can also chamber and fire the much milder .38 Special. That versatility gives senior shooters the freedom to train with softer, more manageable loads, and keep the hotter rounds for self-defense. The gun's 2-inch barrel keeps it concealable, while its steel frame, coming in at around 24 ounces, soaks up the snap of that Magnum recoil much better than the lighter-framed guns. The textured rubber grips offer excellent control and recoil mitigation, even for those with limited hand strength. And safety-minded users will appreciate the internal transfer bar system, which prevents the hammer from striking the firing pin unless the trigger is fully pulled. It's a smart touch for older users who might be concerned about accidental drops. The pros: it can fire both .357 Magnum and .38 Special. The rubber grips do a great job of reducing harsh recoil, and it's backed by a lifetime warranty. The cons: the double-action trigger is heavier than average. The 5-round capacity is a bit behind its 6-shot rivals, and the quality control can vary between batches. In terms of price, good condition used examples of the 605 usually run between $180 and $200 at gun shows and secondhand dealers. Number 2. The Rock Island Armory Model 206. The Rock Island Armory M206 is proof that you can get a quality defensive revolver without blowing your budget. Modeled after the classic Colt designs, this 6-shot, .38 Special snub-nose features a pull-back cylinder latch that many older shooters find more ergonomic than the push-style releases. Its all-steel build and 2-inch barrel keep the gun solid and compact, measuring just under 7 inches overall. The matte parkerized finish helps to reduce glare and prevent rust, making it ideal for long-term carry or for use as a nightstand gun. Weighing in at approximately 25 ounces, this revolver absorbs recoil much better than many of the aluminum-framed guns, while still staying controllable. The traditional wooden grips offer a decent purchase, though some shooters may prefer to upgrade to rubber or oversized options for even more comfort. And the fixed sights, with a serrated front blade, provide a usable sight picture in most lighting conditions. The pros: it carries 6 rounds in a relatively small frame. The parkerized finish holds up well against wear and weather, and the Colt-inspired design is very familiar to many seasoned shooters. The cons: it is slightly heavier than some of its competitors. The factory grips may be a bit small for larger hands, and the trigger is functional, but lacks a bit of refinement. In terms of price, new in-box models are usually priced between $230 and $250. But sales will often bring them down to around $195 or $200 flat, especially at large events or through online retailers. And number 1, the Ruger Wrangler. The Ruger Wrangler is arguably one of the most wallet-friendly revolvers in today's market that still delivers rock-solid performance. This single-action 6-shooter, chambered in .22 long rifle, brings that classic cowboy-era look into the modern era, using up-to-date engineering. The Wrangler comes with a 4 5/8-inch barrel that strikes a great balance between handling and sight radius. And what really sets this revolver apart is its cold hammer-forged barrel, a feature that Ruger includes on their top-tier models, which gives you long-term durability and impressive precision. Weighing in at around 30 ounces, the Wrangler has enough mass to feel stable without being a burden, which makes it great for longer plinking sessions at the range. And for seniors, the benefits are clear. The single-action trigger is incredibly crisp and requires barely any pressure, making it ideal for those with weaker grip strength or joint pain. Unlike the traditional single actions, Ruger built in a transfer bar safety system, which means you can carry all 6 chambers loaded safely. The grips are molded for a secure hold, and the frame is big enough to be handled comfortably, even if your hands aren't as nimble as they once were. And with Cerakote finishes in bronze, black, and silver, it punches well above its price point in appearance as well. Reloading is done through a side gate, just like the old classics, but you don't need to remove the cylinder. It's slower than a swing-out design for sure, but the Wrangler was made to offer that nostalgic feel, and it absolutely nails that job. Whether you're chasing cans or small game, the Wrangler gives you a whole lot of revolver for very little money. The pros are clear. A cold hammer-forged barrel ensures sharp accuracy. The transfer bar safety allows for safe, full-capacity carry, and the light trigger pull is very easy on the fingers. The cons: .22 long rifle lacks the punch for serious personal defense. It's a single action, so you have to thumb the hammer for every shot, and the fixed sights are very basic. In terms of price, brand new Wranglers typically run between $190 and $200 at most sporting goods shops or online dealers. If this roundup helped you out, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the crew. Do you have one of these revolvers, or are you thinking about picking one up? Share your thoughts down in the comments. We'd love to hear about your experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.